Let's go, gang. Fuck.
When they hear Sandstorm,
Gang.
and Sir Big
Get
Spur
the gas,
starts
baby.
getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes
Welcome to
alive
Columbus,
in
South
support
Carolina.
of their South
South
Carolina
Carolina.
Gamecocks. We've got a terrific
Yo.
matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Bears will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down for this offense. Trying the left side. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because doing in the middle of this defense. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air, it's Sellers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. Oh, look out. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Sellers. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. The expressway is wide open. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, South Carolina 7, Cal 0.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
The Golden Bears are flying down the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to the air one more time. Pulls it in. It's up. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Motion from the offense. On third down, going up top. Buys a little time. Looking to the end zone. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. The 50. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback checking off. They'll try the outside to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. A lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now, forcing a third down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Looking for space. It's Sanders. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Ball in the air, intercepted! And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception, drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him and to force the incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying play action. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Now on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Gamecocks! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Coming out with it, it's King. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ott. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Complete downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Timeout, California.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Mendoza. Skips away from pressure. All kinds of time before he fires right. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
With the score, South Carolina 14, Cal 0.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question.
Off he goes! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
On the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. They're bringing heat. Buying some time. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
To the air, it's Mendoza. He's got his man. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the grab. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's first and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Cal. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
That makes the score South Carolina 14.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 4 set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's McDowell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Tackle is made at the 34. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Cal 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Runs for the tackle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into...
Yep. Made him quit. Made him tell out. Can't talk. Just roll.